Right everyone, I'm back again. Lots of videos at the moment because I have things that I want to share and I want to do some more tutorials, things like that. But I thought I'd share a few things today. So I'm starting off with a little bit extra to the tutorial that I put up yesterday with these very simple pocket tags. I've made a couple more. They're sort of variations on a theme. And I've just prettied them up a bit. They're a bit less patterned, so I've used antique papery papers, tea-stained paper. I've glued on a button, some daisy lace over this bottom pocket is Tim Holtz paper. I've got some daisy lace here and a little daisy motif that I've glued on here. This is some cream lace. I haven't filled these yet, but I thought it might be nice to actually put another little tag in here, a plain and simple tag, and maybe some little tags in the bottom as well. So it was a tag full of tags. That would be what I will do with those. I've also recently purchased a lovely journal from Alison Hutchings. I want to show it to you. I don't want to go through it in detail because it's not my work. But Alison hasn't got YouTube, she's on Instagram. Carol from Oak House Journals has recently championed this lady. She has a lovely style and I was thrilled to bits to get this really, really pretty little journal. It's full of interesting bits and pieces, lots of attention to detail. Nice ideas. This was a really nice idea, one that I'd been thinking about recently. I've seen Susie from Shabby Soul often does an aperture and shows a picture through it, so I've been thinking about maybe incorporating something like that. So it was fun to see Alison's version. It's vintage papers, Tracy Fox labels, some lovely coffee dyeing, some fussy cutting, really, really pretty papers, but I don't know the kit that this has come from, I'm afraid. What else is there? This centre, lovely, lovely centre piece. This is similar to something Carol has done, and I know Angela Kerr has done a version of this as well. Like me, Angela and Carol are very happy, and I know this is true because I've spoken to both of them, for us to take their tutorials and adapt them. And obviously I put up tutorials for you to do exactly what you want. Copy, adapt, your own version, whatever. Once it's out there, it's up for grabs really. Okay, so that's my really pretty little journal from Alison. Thank you, Alison. I love it. I was also, something else I've received lately, this was a gift, a rack, and this was part of Carol from Oak House Journals. It was part of her giveaway, her challenge, her rack giveaway, and I was lucky enough to receive a rack from one of my favourite journal artists, and that's Heidi McGregor. So this is the parcel. There's a little snippet tag there on a metal ring, a stick pin and a little note from Heidi. This was much more beautifully wrapped than I've redone it. So I've got a pretty vintage handkerchief that she's put this little notebook into, and it's a typical Heidi hand-stitched cover. And it's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much, Heidi. And it's full of tea-stained paper and watercolour paper. So a really beautifully made little notebook. So that was my rack. That was exciting to get that. So what next? I don't want this to be too long, but I think I will keep it as one video. So the next thing I want to share with you is a couple of, talking of Angela Kerr, a couple of her exciting envelope tutorials that I've put together. I can't remember now, I've done these a little while ago. They're different from Angela's in as much as I've used cardstock and not envelopes. But obviously the basic pattern is much the same. Oh, got a knot, there we go. So I've tied this one with a little bit of chiffon ribbon. See if I can remember everything about it. I've got, this comes out, and I've attached 3 little charms to that and a bow. So that is that one. And then it opens this way. Hope I'm going to get this right. And I've just put some bits of ephemera in there. These I think will be gifts eventually. I've left this plain. So that opens that way, and there's a journal card in there. You can see I've gone with the flower fairies yet again. This is antique papery paper, and I've left that pretty hydrangea. Oh, this one you take out first. There we go. So that's another one. So I've done all the tags in the same style. So we've got 3 tags, or journal cards, I suppose they are. And then in the centre, I've just done a pocket, another journal card, and some more bits of ephemera in there. So that's my version of Angela's. I think that's exciting envelope number 8. And this one is exciting envelope number 9. Okay, so this time I've used, what have I used? I've used seam binding, crinkled seam binding, and I've taken it right round the back. I wanted this to close up completely. There we go. So I've made an aperture here using a die cut. Glue there. That. So that shows that picture here. As I said, I use cardstock, so I made little spines for mine, so it would all lie quite flat. I'm sure Angela's lies beautifully flat, but this was just the way I did it. There's a card in here. There's an opening, this opens out, so I've got another fairy there. I've used 6x6 papers for this. I'm trying to think, I think it's an old basic grey paper pack. Capalia, I think it's called Capalia. I don't imagine that it's available nowadays. I don't think basic grey exists anymore, sadly. They made beautiful papers. And then when you open this out, I've put a little notepad in the middle there with some lace. And then this whole centerpiece opens. So you've got a pocket here and a vellum pocket here. So that's a really cool design. So these are 1/4 inch spines and these are 1/8 inch spines. So it all folds together beautifully. So that's where I'm up to, exciting envelope 9. I'd like to carry on and do the whole lot. I'd also like to do more of my inspiration videos and send happy mail to the people that have entered my, recently entered my giveaway, which is now closed. Friendship challenge, I'll call it. I think it's going to take me an awful long time though, so don't hold your breath, people, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.